Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Unbound Soul Tarot. I am super happy that you have found your way to me, and I hope that this reading will bring you some kind of light, love, help, guidance, whatever you need. If this is your first time here, or if you are relatively new to general readings here on YouTube, then I suggest scrolling down to the description box and just quickly going through the little description that I have written there. It's just to kind of give you a better understanding of what to expect and how to take these readings. So if you're new to it, I truly recommend that you look through it and then come back to the video and watch it. But if you are not new, if you are kind of a veteran in these things, then I think without further ado, we can just jump straight into the reading and see what the cards have to say to you. Hello, my dear Gemini. I hope you're all doing well, and I am super happy that you're here with me. Today, we're going to be looking at your energy more closely. I want to look at what you should hold on to at this time, what you should release, what is helping you currently, and what is the most likely outcome of your situation at this time. Now, please bear in mind when we are looking at future energies, they are constantly changing. Nothing is set in stone. That's why we have free will. So yeah, just in case a card comes up that you are not very happy with, remember that it is in your power to change it. Let's have a look at what is going on with you. I do want to say I kind of got some nervous feelings, like this anxiousness as I was tapping into your energy. So yeah, I don't know what that's about, but I guess if there is something, the cards will show it. But yeah, I don't know, maybe you are dealing with something that you're not exactly sure how to handle, something that is making you doubt yourself, something that is kind of making you a bit insecure. We'll see. What should the Geminis... I swear to God, the Four of Cups is just, it's been making an appearance, let me tell you. Okay, so this is, funnily enough, the energy that you should hold on to at this time. For a couple of signs, this has been the energy that they should let go of, but for you, it's something that you should embrace. Yeah, this kind of sense of not knowing what to do, not really having a clear picture or vision. Okay, so let's see what you should release. Please give me one card for what the Gemini is looking at this video right now. What should they release? Okay, so you should release the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Very interesting. And on the bottom we have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see what is helping you at this time. What is helping the Geminis in their current situation? What is helping the Geminis? And the Five of Pentacles. Again, this has been coming out a lot as well. Both the Four of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. And on the bottom of that, we have the Nine of Swords. Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. Like, you have this kind of anxious, restless, kind of nervous energy. That's what I was feeling. So it seems to be, but like for some reason it seems to be the thing that you are being asked to hold on to, and that's actually helping you in your situation right now. And let's look at the most likely outcome. Please give me one card for what is the most likely outcome at this time. And the Eight of Pentacles. You got the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Oh, that is beautiful. And we have the Star. And it's actually funny. The Star is the number 17, which breaks down to an 8. So you have two 8s. Okay. Honestly, you know, the sense that I'm getting, the feeling that I'm getting off of this is that the anxiousness and the sense of unease that you are feeling is helping you right now because you are in a very unfair situation. Some kind of dynamic is taking place where you are not receiving the kind of fair treatment that you should. The scales are not even. There's some kind of imbalance, some kind of injustice. Maybe it's not quite like that dramatic as it sounds. It might be for some of you, but I don't really feel that on like a bigger level for most of you. I just feel like there's some kind of transaction, some kind of connection, some kind of deal or interaction with someone that is not really fair. As I already said, it's not balanced. Someone is gaining more from this situation than the other party. So the thing that you're being asked to release, I feel like is maybe to do with like relying on someone else as well, or relying on someone in a financial sense, because 3 of the cards on the table are pentacle cards. So this could be a financial arrangement for some of you, because for some reason I really wanted to say for the 6 of Pentacles as well, that maybe your kind of livelihood is dependent on someone else. It's something that you need to release, something that you need to let go of. And I'm also saying it because just kind of rushing ahead, looking at the most likely outcome, which is the 8 of Pentacles with the Star. The Star is such a card of like liberation and freedom and hope and just healing. So, and the 8 of Pentacles is very, very independent, very self-reliant, very much being in your element, being in your groove, doing your thing, and creating abundance for yourself, essentially. That's why maybe I got the sense as well that this has something to do with being financially dependent on someone else. But let's go on and look at what you're being asked to hold on to, because the 4 of Cups, it's actually such a diverse energy, and it can have so many different feelings to it. But yeah, I kind of feel like you're just feeling a bit lost. You're feeling a bit like your hands are tied, like you understand that something needs to change, that this is not the environment that is fruitful for you. It's kind of imprisoning in a way. And I feel like the reason why you're being asked to hold on to it is because that is what's going to push you out of that dynamic or out of that situation with someone. And the thing that's helping you as well, the 5 of Pentacles, is again that kind of sense of nervousness, that sense of not knowing where you are going to go, what you're going to do. You're just looking for something better. Honestly, the 5 of Pentacles has such a bad rap. Like a lot of people, like most people, I have to say, I think most people see the 5 of Pentacles as a very negative card. It doesn't really have a lot of positive associations to it. And I do understand why that is. But it's just, for me, the 5 of Pentacles is such a powerful card. It's that kind of stepping stone that is crucial for things to actually start changing. And they are going to start changing for the better. It means that even though like this situation that you are in, that's not comfortable, that is not enjoyable in any way, it is actually forcing you to look for something better, to reach for something more fulfilling. It's the stepping stone to a more abundant and a more joyful existence. So that's what's helping you. This kind of anxiousness, this nervousness that I was feeling, that maybe you've been in this, because the 4 of Cups is, again, number 4, very, very stable, very long-standing energy, which ends up being stagnant if you are stuck in this kind of energy for too long. So it's kind of like it's shaking things up. the shakeup needs to happen, because I feel like you've been in this situation for too long. So I feel like you're asked to start questioning, and I think that nervousness and that anxiousness is a result of being in that questioning state, starting to ask the questions and really like questioning this dynamic, looking at it and trying to assess and evaluate whether that's actually something that is good for you, somewhere that you want to be, or maybe you should change the situation that you're in, because it might have become a bit too comfortable being in this, I want to say, unhealthy dynamic. It's maybe drained the life out of you, in a sense. And now, because you're asking these questions, because you are not just content with this arrangement anymore. You're not just like blindly accepting whatever this is, and you are questioning and starting to think about whether maybe there is some place that is more aligned with who you truly are and more aligned with your purpose, your mission, your kind of soul's calling. That kind of restlessness, that anxiousness, I feel like it is making you nervous, because you don't know what to expect, and you don't know how it's going to turn out, and you don't know what it will result in regarding this situation, like whether this kind of safety net is going to disappear. But because the most likely outcome is the Eight of Pentacles with the Star being the underlying energy, I feel like this is going to be such a source of liberation for you. That's where you're going to find yourself. That's where you're going to thrive. That's where you're going to get this sense of freedom and independence that this dynamic is just not offering. But I want to clarify a couple of cards as well. Not actually too many, because this feels fairly straightforward, but I do want to look at these two energies. So I want to look at the energy that you should release, and do I want to look at the Four of Cups actually? Yeah, actually, I think I just want to look at the energy that you should release. I want to find out more about this unhealthy dynamic. Let's see if we can get more information about this. Please clarify the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Ah, you have the Emperor. I feel like that's the person that is kind of ruling this whole situation. That's the person who has the reins, who has the control. Okay, give me one more card, please. Give me one more card to clarify the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Thank you. Yeah, and the Page of Wands. And the Queen of Swords in the reverse at the bottom. Okay. There's a lot of energies coming through. So you may be dealing with more than one person. Like maybe there are more people involved in this dynamic. But for some reason I get the sense that in this scenario, you are the Page of Wands. It's almost like there's this someone with all the power, all the say, all the force, and you're just being asked to kind of follow and to listen and to obey. When in truth, this is not, as I said, this is not a just arrangement. This is very much tipped in like someone else's favor. And I feel like it's tipped in this Emperor person's favor. Even though the Emperor is not in the reverse, so I wouldn't say, I don't feel that they are a bad person, or I don't feel like they are malicious, or they don't have bad intentions in the sense. I don't actually get a feeling like that off of this Emperor card. I just feel like maybe they are like overly strict, or they have very, very set rules and structures in place, that their vision of how things should be. I feel like they are very set on that, and they are maybe a bit too forceful when dealing with other people. Yeah, I don't know if this is like If this is an arrangement at work, if this is like your boss, it might also be a parental figure. It might also be a spouse. So just take it as it resonates. But I feel like there's some kind of power play that's happening over here that is putting you in the place where you have to obey something or someone. And I feel like it's also forcing down your own power. As I said, I feel like it's a question of empowerment. That's what I feel like you are supposed to look for. That's what you're supposed to find, like within yourself, that sense of power, that sense of being able to rely on yourself, just taking your power back. Because the Page of Wands, honestly, like even though in this scenario I feel like it is you, I don't think this should be you. Like, you are not Page of Wands kind of energy. You are Gemini. You have such mental prowess. I mean, your ruling planet is Mercury. You are the fastest when it comes to like intelligence and mental acuity, and you were just unmatched in that regard. But I feel like in this case, this kind of power play it's just like it's overpowering you. Yeah, and I feel like it's just putting you in a very, very unfair position. Maybe there are even some kind of mind games at play here as well, because we do have the Queen of Swords in the reverse, which is a Libra card, but it is not a very nice energy. And just to point it out, the Emperor is, this is Aries energy or Mars. So just, yeah, it could be, you could be dealing with an Aries person, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. I don't actually even feel like I need to clarify anything else, because this feels fairly straightforward. So I think we're just going to move on straight to the Oracle cards and see what additional guidance we have for you. Okay, I just heard crushing your spirit. So yeah, if whatever this dynamic is, whoever this Emperor person is for you, just take it as it resonates. I feel like it is something that has to change. This dynamic has to stop, because it is crushing your spirit. So this is the Moonology Oracle deck, and we're going to see what else comes out for you. Any additional messages for the Geminis watching this video? Anything regarding this spread that would help them? Please give me one card for the... Okay. Well, you still got two, but I'll take two. Oh, wow. Okay. So you have a time for healing, balsamic moon, and a time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo. Okay, yeah, I actually feel like this card is tying in more with like this other person, because energy is fluent, so everyone around you are also kind of affected, and like your energy is affected by the other people around you. So this Virgo card could be regarding this other person. Have faith in your dreams and a time for healing. A lot of healing energy has been coming through, and I mean, you have the Star as well, which I already said is very much to do with like liberation, but also healing. And I do feel like this unhealthy dynamic, the thing that's been going on between you and someone else, or between you and multiple people. And also have faith in your dreams. I feel like you do need to kind of very much keep your dreams in mind and start focusing on like what it is that would give you this sense of self-reliance, this sense of independence, and the sense of empowerment. And I also want to pull an oracle card from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. I also wanted to point out, because we do have a new moon in Virgo card, and the Eight of Pentacles, which is the most likely outcome, is also a Virgo card. Well, Virgo is just a sign of helping others. So maybe it could be that whatever this is that that is going to bring you this kind of self-reliance and independence, it might have to do with like helping others in some way, like doing or giving something of yourself that in turn will help like people at large. Please give me you and number 2. Well, you are Gemini, the twins, so obviously you'd get 2 and 2. Oh, and on the bottom we also have number 2. Okay, that's very, very interesting. Okay, so we have Rabbit Spirit, now is a lucky time, 49, breaking down to a 4. And Frog Spirit, clear out the clutter, 28, breaking down to a 1. There needs to be a closing out of this thing, this cycle, this dynamic that is really not in anyone's highest good, if I'm completely honest. I don't feel like this is a healthy dynamic for the other person to be in either. I don't think that they are aware of how the thing that they are doing is affecting you, affecting other people. I don't think that they are aware. But anyway, going back to the oracle cards, you are supported and you are moving towards such an abundant place. The 8 of Pentacles, very, very abundant energy. But as I said, it's something that you are creating for yourself. This kind of message is just to reinforce you, or to reinforce the notion that whatever it is that you want to make happen, or whatever it is that will bring this kind of sense of empowerment back to you, you are being guided by luck, because we have the 5 of Pentacles, which is the helping energy. So even though this is, as I said, it might feel like you don't have any control, it might feel like you are in unfamiliar territory, which you are definitely, without a doubt, but you do have support with you, the Star and the Rabbit Spirit. You need to make space. You need to get rid of this that's not serving anyone. And yeah, the Dolphin Spirit, this and that are true. I feel like, again, it's kind of tying back to this person. Once you start acknowledging what this situation actually is and how unbalanced this dynamic is, I feel like you might get a very concrete vision, or like way of seeing this Emperor person, and it might not necessarily be completely true. As I said, I don't feel like they are doing it maliciously. I feel like they are acting based on a more kind of rigid viewpoint, whilst you are much more adventurous, you are much more open-minded, someone who is just willing to explore and expand their mind as much as possible, whilst they are maybe someone very, very old school and very set in their ways. So it's just different kinds of viewpoints. So yeah, I feel like the way that you see this person might not necessarily be true, so just bear that in mind and don't make any kind of very harsh assumptions or judgments. But yeah, wow, this was something else, Gemini, I have to be honest. And now at least I understand why this kind of nervous and anxious energy came through that I was feeling when we started your reading. So just focus on doing you, focus on finding your kind of inner strength, your inner power again, and you'll be solid. So that's it. That's where I'm going to leave you, Gemini. I hope that this reading was helpful to you in some way. If it resonated with you, please let me know in the comment section. And also, if you would be so kind, please give me a thumbs up. It would help me out so much, and it would help other people find me as well. If it didn't resonate, please make sure to check out your moon and your rising signs as well. I hope to see you in my next videos as well. And in the meantime, I'm sending you lots of love and light. Please take care of yourself and your loved ones, and be kind to yourself and to others around you. And yeah, so hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.